Man, guys, can you believe we're in April already? Let that sink in. The spring 2024 season kind of went and flew by. Just like that. That's crazy. Time really does fly. And yes, that video will be coming soon. Trust me, guys, I'm cooking on that. It's going to take a little bit of time, but a little bit of patience from you guys. I think you'll have a really good video. Give me like a week or so. It's coming. But today, we are going to talk about one of the most stacked seasons I've seen in such a long time. You want to talk about the continuation slash sequel season. That's this season, baby. Like half the shows airing are like continuations or sequels. It's kind of wild. And we have some big name series in here. So let's just get into it and go over the spring 2024 season together. Starting with Konosuba Season 3. Now, I'm super happy about this. I know a lot of you all are. Konosuba is probably a lot of people's favorite isekai series. Probably some people's favorite fantasies. I would argue Konosuba is the series that really made isekais popular. Like, we had isekais before Konosuba, obviously. We had a lot, trust me. But I think Konosuba is the one that, like, really made them popular and made them like, oh, this is what we're going to do moving forward. And I guarantee as we go through this season, there's going to be a couple isekais too. And we have Konosuba to thank for that. I'm extremely happy. Let's go through the synopsis if you don't know real quick. But I'm excited. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting over being sick a little bit. So my voice is a little strained. Apologies for that. Third season of Konosubarashi. The dysfunctional party is back, but they may be short a member soon because Kazuma is over it. Yo, with his party, can you blame him? Disillusioned with adventure, he wants to become a monk, but Aqua, Megumin, and Darkness can call bull. Yeah, for real though. However, the career dispute gets put on hold when a princess requests to hear all about their tales. Will the taste of fame at the royal castle keep them together, or will this mark their farewell tour? I'm a light novel reader for Konosuba, actually, guys, so I know exactly what's gonna happen. We're finally gonna meet Iris, and I'm very much looking forward to it in the anime. It's gonna be very fun. So I will 100% be watching Konosuba. I have been anticipating it greatly. Now, Demon Slayer, Hashira training arc. I feel like you guys really think I hate Demon Slayer or something. I don't. I'm just a fair person. I'm fair in my evaluations. And I told you guys flat out, I thought Season 3 was a downgrade from Season 2. So I'm really hoping, truly, that the Hashira training arc right here is going to be better than Season 3 was. And Season 3 had good moments. It was just very slow. So, let's read the synopsis for this because I am looking forward to Demon Slayer. I will be watching. Adaptation of the Hashira training arc. The Hashira, the Demon Slayer Corps' highest-ranking swordsmen and members. The Hashira training has begun in order to face the forthcoming battle against Muzan Kubatsuchi. Each of their own thoughts and hopes held in their hearts. A new story for Tanjiro and the Hashira begins. And then the first episode has a runtime of 1 hour, and it's already premiered in cinemas and all that, guys. Some people have already seen it. I haven't, but I'm very much looking forward to it. Demon Slayer feels like it's kind of infamous for doing hour-long beginnings at this point, and I'm here for it. I actually really like when they do that. That's kind of cool as hell. It really gets you into the season immediately. So, I have high hopes for this season of Demon Slayer. I really do. I hope it's better than last season. If it is, now we're talking, baby. I'll sing its praises if it's good. We'll have to wait and see, though. I have high expectations, though. Mushoku Tensei Part 2. I love the fact that they kept the April Fool's stuff on Mushoku Tensei too. Yo, Shrek and Fiona crossover with Mushoku Tensei. Yo, sign me up. But this is the second half of Mushoku Tensei Season 2. It will obviously be on the channel because we covered the first part. And there's no synopsis here. But I've talked to a lot of you guys in my community when we were going through the first part. So many of you have told me the season is really going to pick up here. Because that was a complaint in part 1, which is kind of valid, kind of not. Where some people were saying, yo, Mushoku Tensei, this season doesn't even really feel like a fantasy right now. And that's because the first part of season 2 really wasn't, in a way, a fantasy. It was kind of like a character drama, in a way. We really focused a lot on Rudy and Sylphie and just them as characters, them growing together and individually in our first half. So, the promise of it picking up and getting far more serious, which is what I heard, I am here for it. I know a lot of people will greatly enjoy. Dude, just look at this first 3 shows already. Konosuba, Demon Slayer, Mushoku Tensei. Already a good season. We're only 3 shows in. Oh my lord. We got a lot more too. Slime. Reincarnated as a slime, season 3. I am very excited about this. Now, I kind of want to cover slime on the channel, but at the same time, I didn't cover the first 2 seasons. Season 2 came out before I was making content, so I did not cover it. Otherwise, I would have, because I'm a fan of slime. I like slime quite a bit, and I've actually had requests from you all. I remember specifically, I've had requests from you guys to cover slime. I am caught up, so I haven't seen the movie, but I can easily watch the movie. So, I need you guys to let me know. Do you want some videos on slime this season? I need to know in the comments of this video if you want that. Because I would do a couple videos talking about it because I do enjoy slime. But you got to let me know. But for now, let's read the synopsis because I am looking forward to this. I will be watching. The 3rd season of Slime. Rimuru has officially become a demon lord in that insane scene in season 2, by the way. Oh man, I wish I was doing videos when that came out. That was crazy. Demon Lord after defeating Clayman. Following Walpurgis's the Demon Lord's banquet, Rimuru's domain is expanded to include the Great Forest of Jura. Anticipating a flood of representatives... Wow, this is a very long synopsis. Oh boy. Representatives from all races showing up to pay their respects, Rimuru decides to throw a festival to commemorate the opening of Tempest, using it as an opportunity to gain new citizens and present Demon Lord Rimuru to the world. Meanwhile, in the Holy Empire of Lubelius, home base of the monster-hating cult of Luminism, Holy Knight Captain Hinata receives a message from Rimuru, but the message is actually a fabricated declaration of war sent by some unknown party. Oh, the clowns, probably. Upon learning that Hinata is headed for Tempest, Rimuru makes a decision. Thus begins a new challenge for Rimuru, striving to distinguish friend from foe in his pursuit of the ideal nation where humans and monsters can prosper together. Now, that is something I actually really do like about Slime. The fact that he kind of comes in and makes his own nation and kind of wants to distinguish himself and the monsters to the world. Be like, hey, we're not threats to you all. Like, we can all live in harmony. That is something I do like about Slime. And I like that the series has been expanding upon that as the seasons go. And now it just sounds like we're going to get into a war? A war arc? AKA a fighting arc? Sign me up, dude. It's going to be great. I'm very much looking forward to Slime. Oh boy. My Hero Academia. Season 7. Season 7, guys. Good lord. That's crazy. Season 7 of My Hero Academia. You know, I do like My Hero, guys. I really do. I enjoy My Hero. I will be watching this season for sure. I watched every other season of My Hero. But I gotta say, is it just me, or is like the hype for My Hero just kind of dying more and more as the series goes on? You know what I mean? Like, you even get into the recent manga chapters, which I won't spoil for you guys, but like, it just feels like there's not that much interest in My Hero. To say it's fallen off might actually kind of be accurate. But I'm still looking forward to it. We have a lot of great things to look forward to in this season. I can't wait to see people just start complaining about the animation now. It's like every time My Hero gets a new season, we just get floods of people on Twitter saying, yo, they ruined this, they ruined that, terrible, Bones, terrible. I can't wait. I can't wait for the Stars and Stripes and Shigaraki fight to happen, and people be like, they ruined it. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. But I'm somewhat looking forward to My Hero, you know? I will watch it. I will check it out. Don't know if I'll do videos on it, but I'll definitely be watching it. And we'll talk about it at some point. Kaiju number 8. Now, obviously, this might be one of the more anticipated shows of this season. And I have to be honest with you guys. I have not read the manga for Kaiju number 8. So I'm going in to the show basically blind. Like, I have a general idea of the premise already, but I'm pretty blind. So let's go into the synopsis and let's kind of talk about it, because I am looking forward to Kaiju number 8. With the highest kaiju emergence rates in the world, Japan is no stranger to attack by deadly monsters. Enter the Japan Defense Force, a military organization tasked with the tasked with the elimination, we'll just say that, of kaiju. Kafka Hibano, a kaiju corpse cleanup man, has always dreamed of joining the force. he's the cleaner. But when he gets another shot at achieving his childhood dream, he undergoes an unexpected transformation. How can he fight kaiju now that he's become one himself? You know, I've seen the trailers for this show, and it looks pretty awesome. It really does genuinely look awesome. So, I have high hopes for Kaiju number 8. I don't really know what to expect going into it, but I'm excited for it. It looks good. There's a lot of hype around it. I've had people talk about it. I've heard people talk about it for years, man. That, oh, Kaiju number 8's good, man. People need to talk about it more. Give it respect. Well, now it's its time. It's in the spotlight, baby. It's time to sink or swim. And we'll see exactly what Kaiju number 8 does. Moving on to my most anticipated series, the Spice and Wolf remake. I'll let you guys in on a little spoiler, by the way. My video for episode 1 is already recorded and will come out tomorrow. I've already seen the episode. It's so good. That beginning, the beginning of the episode, I go into in the video. But bro, one of my top 10 favorite series ever, guys. Spice and Wolf will forever live in my heart. So to see it get a remake, and with that opening, I'm going to assume they're gonna fully adapt the series this time. I'm extremely excited. So let's get into it. Let's read the synopsis in case you are not familiar with this absolute classic. Because now it's got a new paint job, baby. Lawrence is a traveling merchant selling various goods from a horse-drawn cart. One day, he arrives at a village and meets a beautiful girl with the ears and tail of an animal. Her name is Holo the Wise Wolf, and she brings bountiful harvests. She wishes to return to her homeland, and she offers Lawrence to take her. Now, the once lonely merchant and the once lonely wise wolf begin their journey north. Now, that may sound extremely simple to you, because it is. You know, they're traveling together to get her back to the north. But when I say this is one of the best romances in anime, one of we've had a lot of really good ones. Dangerous in My Heart, coming soon on the channel, by the way. We've had a lot of good ones, but Lawrence and Holo are never gonna leave my heart, guys. It's insane how unbelievably happy I am to see this back. It says a 2-core season, by the way. 2 cores. Meaning that in this season alone, we're going to cover season 1 and 2 of the original adaptation they did. We're going to cover that in this season alone. That's really why I think we're going to get a full adaptation of this, by the way. And I couldn't be happier. This is probably one of these shows that could make me the happiest to get remade and redone and in front of me again. Videos will be on this on the channel for sure. 100%. We're doing videos on it, guys. I am over the moon. As you can tell, that's enough gushing. Let's move on. I could spend forever talking about Spice and Wolf, and I will in the videos. Misfit of Demon King Academy, Season 2, Part 2. Now, what a shame. What an absolute shame that happened with this series and the first part of Season 2. You guys remember it from last year? You don't? Well, many people don't, because the production hell it went through was kind of insane. I'd argue it had some of the worst production issues of the entire year. You guys remember Zom's production issues? Misfit probably had it even worse. It's crazy. This was delayed for months and months and seasons and seasons. So now I'm hesitant to be excited for part 2. Even though the series is so fun. It's such a fun series, man. But I'm extremely hesitant. Let's read the synopsis. But I had bated breath. Second core of the second season of Misfit of Demon King Academy. The Academy's lessons are back in session with Anos Voldigard fighting more powerful enemies. I like how they can just describe it as that and people are like, sick, let's do it. Anos just beating up more people? Sign me up. I'm looking forward to it. I will watch it, but I'm hesitant. Like I said, we will have to wait and see. I pray it doesn't have the production issues it had last time. I really do. Moving on. Ooh, is this we're actually going to pull this one up, guys. This one we're going to tab out. Is this Write Me a Love Song? Is that what this is called? I think that's what this is called. We're going to check. That's why I like this site, guys. Because if you didn't know, if you use other sites on AniList, AniChart, you can click on a series here and you can just get all of its information, like who's working on it, who's voicing. It's really good. It's a very informative site. and our English name is Whispering You a Love Song. Okay, I thought so. Okay. I remember watching the trailer for this show and thinking that it looks good. Ooh, an ad, nice. And thinking that it looks good. But, I don't know. Let's read the synopsis before we get into it a bit more. After performing a song at her school's opening ceremony, musician Yori Asanagi receives an apparent love confession from freshman Hamari Kino. But just as Yori decides she wants to return Hamari's feelings, Hamari reveals that she did not love her, but admires her. But you can't unring a bell once struck, and Yori is determined to make Hamari fall for her. Not just her music. Will their hearts ever beat as one, or will their love fall out of tune? You see what they did there? Now, it looks good, honestly, from the trailer. It really did look good. But I don't know about you guys. I'm not the biggest fan of, like, music anime. And, like, especially Yuri. Like, it's not exactly my thing. Like, some music anime can be good, but Yuri and Yaoi series just aren't really my thing. Like, I have nothing against that at all, but it's just, it feels harder to get into for me, those types of shows. So I will actually check this out, but I don't know how I'm going to feel about it, honestly. You know? This definitely feels like I gotta watch a couple episodes to figure it out. So far, like, I'm watching all these shows so far. That's kind of wild. We're, 9 shows in and I'm gonna watch them all? Oh my goodness. But alright, moving on. Oh, dude, this one's funny. This is funny to me. The Irregular at Magic High School Season 3. Who remembers this show? Dude, who remembers the first season from years ago? Didn't it come out in, 2014 or something? Then we got season 2 in, 2019. Then I think we got the one movie. And now we're getting a 3rd season. That's very funny to me that this show's still going. Like, I enjoy this show for what it is, but it's not, peak or anything. But let's read the synopsis. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? The 3rd season of The Irregular at Magic High School. After the battle against the New Breed Front, Tatsuya and Miyuki enter the new Magic Engineering Department. What a synopsis, dude. That really tells us everything that's gonna happen. Boy, oh boy. I will almost certainly check it out. I'll probably watch it. I cannot tell you guys I'll do videos on it, but I will probably watch it. Now, speaking of shows I might do videos on, actually though, let's talk about Date A Live Season 5. 5, by the way. Season 5 for Date A Live. That's so wild to me. I swear, did they just pick random series to be oh, we're gonna do this one to completion? I like Date A Live. Don't get it wrong. But it's just, it's the type of show that you're surprised that if it gets multiple seasons. And we're on season 5, dude. Crazy. Now, funny enough though, like I said, I like Date A Live. So, I'm caught up. A couple months ago, I actually watched the first 4 seasons and both Data Bullet specials. Origami. How did Origami become best girl to me? To me. How did Origami of all of them become best girl? Wild, dude. Absolutely wild. But to my knowledge, I believe this is actually the final season of Date A Live. This is actually going to be the final season. So, because of that, I probably will at least do a video talking about Date A Live, for sure. Because regardless of how you feel about it, for it to get 5 seasons, for us to have its anime for over 10 years, We've had the Date A Live anime for over 10 years, dude. That deserves to get talked about. So I will talk about it. For sure. Yuri Camp Season 3. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I haven't watched the first 2 seasons of this show. I got nothing against it. It just looks like cute girls doing cute things, which is not my thing. Those types of shows are not my thing, really. But I have nothing against this show. I know so many people enjoy it, obviously, if we're getting a 3rd season, but I don't know. I don't know if I could get into this type of show, so this is probably going to be a skip for me, but we're going to have to see. Maybe if there's some hype, I would check out the first season just to see how it is. But, like, it's probably going to be a skip for me. I'm just going to be honest, but who knows? Maybe you all in the comments can turn me around on it. Moving on. Windbreaker. Now, bro, who else has been promoted to high hell for Windbreaker? I've had this show thrown in my face for the past couple weeks non-stop, dude. Like, it's actually been crazy how much Windbreaker has been promoted to me. So, let's go through the synopsis. I might be checking this one out. Where the average scores are the lowest, but the fights are the strongest. I like that already. Reminds me of Buchigiri, a show we just got from this season, which I did like. Furin High School is renowned as a super school of delinquents. Bruh, this is literally Buchigiri. What the hell? Haruka Sakura, a first-year student, came from outside the city to fight to the top. However, Furin High School has become a group that protects the town. Called the Chime of the Windbreaker, Bufurin, the heroic legend of high school delinquent Sakura begins here. Bro, I'll say it right now. If Windbreaker is like Buchigiri, because I'm going to check it out. If it is, oh, dude, I'm going to watch the hell out of this show, and I'm going to really enjoy it. Buchigiri was fun, man. I was surprised how much I enjoyed Buchigiri. So, Windbreaker, definitely on my radar. Okay, this one. I like how they have this poster, by the way, too. That's so funny to me. This is an April Fool's picture, by the way. It's not actual Power Rangers, even though technically it is. We're going to pull this one up, guys. We're going to really talk about this one. This series, if you did not know, is Go Go Loser Ranger. Now, why I pulled this up is because of who the author is. The author of it, where are they at? So I can bring the name up. It's Go Go Loser Ranger for sure. Where's the author? Negi Habara, which, if you guys didn't know, is the author of the quintessential quintuplets. This is his new series after doing that, Go Go Loser Ranger. It is a Super Sentai show, so it is like a Power Ranger type show, but it has a twist. Let's read the synopsis, and I'll explain. When the monster army invaded Earth 13 years ago, the Divine Dragon Rangers rose up to stop them. With the war raging on, these great heroes are mankind's last hope. Or are they? In truth, the invaders were subjected within a year, forced to continue... Apologies, guys. Like I said, I'm getting over being sick. My voice is crazy. The invaders were subjected within a year, forced to continue to crank out a monster of the week for the Rangers to crush in front of their adoring fans. But one monster has had enough. Something has to change. He'll rebel against the might of the Dragon Rangers and destroy them all from the inside. Now, this series is actually surprisingly really good, guys. Like, I like it a lot. It's got a lot of personality to it. And it's very enjoyable, honestly. Ugh. So I'm really looking forward to this, actually, because I remember they announced the adaptation a long time ago. And I was very excited. I'm in that comment section, by the way. I commented there, like, let's go! So I'm looking forward to this a lot. Trust me, this show's good. This show's good. Give it a chance. I promise you all, just give it a chance. It's pretty damn good. Moving on. What is this one? Drama romance, huh? A dangerous combination. What is our English name for this one? Because I don't know this show. I do not know this series, I'll be honest. This is a condition called love. This looks like a shoujo. This looks like a shoujo, which, here's the thing. I got a weird relationship with shoujos, man. Like a certain show that I'm gonna talk about in length soon, A Sign of Affection from last season, was a shoujo, and I got a lot of opinions about that show, by the way. So, let's read this. Maybe it's not even a shoujo and I'm sounding stupid. Let's read this synopsis and let's find out. I don't know anything about this series. Hotaru Hanase is a first year in high school that has a great family and wonderful friends, but not much luck when it comes to romance. One day, she happens to see the hot boy from the class next door, Hananoa, get dumped. Yeah, tough luck, bro. We been there, done that. Seeing Hananoa standing in the middle of a park all alone, Hotaru decides to hand him an umbrella. Bruh, what is this? The angel next door spoils me rotten? Hello? An umbrella. That little act causes Hananoa to ask her out soon after. What does love even mean? What does it mean to be in love? Hotaru is flustered at suddenly being asked out by Hananoa, who has an endless amount of love for the person he loves and wants to do everything he can for them. Ooh. I can kind of see where the drama is going to come in from here, actually. I'm kind of getting a picture. Hold up. My opinion's kind of changing as I'm reading this. This is a story about first love between a girl who doesn't understand romantic love and a boy that may be a bit too heavy-handed when it comes to love. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Like, that kind of sold me a little bit. Like, I'm gonna check this out now. I kind of have an idea of how this kind of romance is gonna go. I think I have an idea. That drama tag. Yeah, that drama tag seems appropriate. Okay. You've actually piqued my interest. Thing called love. I'll check you out. We'll see how it is. Oh, boy. Light novel, baby. Oh, my lord. Tensai Shitari Danani Oji Dada Onari Kamimani Mojutsu wo Kawamasu. I know you guys love when I try to pronounce Japanese. I know you love it. What's our English name? What is our paragraph-long English name? I'd love to hear it. How ridiculous is it going to be? Dude, look at that cover. Okay, it already doesn't seem like my thing, but we'll check it. We'll see. I was reincarnated as the 7th prince so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability. Bruh. What are these titles? Why do they pick the dumbest titles? They legit put paragraphs as the titles, bro. Oh my lord. Light novels gotta stop doing that. It's funny, but it's like, good lord. Okay. Let's read the synopsis. Let's find out how this is. The qualities valued most in the study of magic are bloodline, aptitude, and effort. You would assume. Ooh, nice. and effort, there was one sorcerer who, despite his deep love for magic, was born a commoner and thus lacked the bloodline and aptitude for it. Who could have seen that coming? Probably our MC. As he died an unnatural death, he wished he had studied magic more while he had the chance. Then he was reincarnated as Lloyd, the seventh prince of the kingdom of Salmon, and one blessed with a strong magical bloodline. Reborn with all his memories intact, along with a perfect bloodline and immense talent, he was determined to enjoy his new life, using his extraordinary magical abilities to master the study of magic that was beyond his reach in his previous life. Wait a minute, so hold up. Aptitude and effort. There was a sorcerer, despite his love for it, was born a commoner and was locked on bloodline aptitude for it. So, wait a minute. So, this isn't even an isekai. So our MC's in the world already. So it's just a reincarnation show, but it just happens to be in a fantasy already. Okay? Okay? I'll be honest, it doesn't really sound interesting to me at all. Especially since he looks like a child, bro. I hate shows with children main characters. I don't like it. That honestly almost turned me off from Mushoku Tensei in the beginning. Except that Mushoku Tensei is amazing. That's the only difference. I'm not getting Mushoku Tensei vibes from this show, to say the least. So, probably a skip, to be honest. Let's keep it a buck. But if it's really good, first episode's out, I guess I could check it out. I don't know, but like, we'll see. We'll see. Let me know if you guys think it's good. I'll give it a watch then. Hibiki Euphorium 3. Now, I haven't seen the other season, so I can't really talk about this. What I will say, though, real quick, before we move on, is I've heard a lot of good things about this series. Like I told you earlier in the video, I'm not exactly like a huge, like, music guy in anime, but, like, I do like it. That's the thing. I do like music anime to an extent, but I don't really go out of my way to watch it, but every time I have, I like it. You know, that sounds kind of confusing, but that's just kind of my stance on it. And the show that always gets recommended to me when I mention this is Hibiki Euphorium. Is this show good? I need you guys to know. Fans who have seen the first and second season, is this show good? I'm genuinely asking here because I don't know. And I've been recommended it a lot. But this is the third season. I'd have to catch up on a lot of stuff, probably. I heard it even had, like, some movies and all that I'd probably have to check out. Like, you gotta let me know. Is it worth catching up on? Because if it is, maybe I will, and maybe we'll talk about it. Because this show sees a lot of love from people, so I kind of do want to give it a fair shot. We'll see eventually. We'll see. Moving on to a show I'm 100% watching, by the way. Yozakura Family. I will say right now, I am not a manga reader, but I've wanted to read the manga for like a long time, but I stopped myself because I'd always think, no, it's gonna get an anime. And I'm someone who fully believes that the best way to first experience a series is with the anime. Not the manga, not a light novel or its original source material, webcomic, whatever. The best way to first experience a show is the anime. So, I'm really looking forward to this show. So let's read the synopsis in case you're not familiar with Yozakura Family. Spy X Family vibes, by the way. Taiyo Asano is a super shy high school student, and the only person he can talk to is his childhood friend, Mutsumi Yozakura. It turns out that Mutsumi is the daughter of the ultimate spy family. Even worse, Mutsumi is being harassed by her overprotective nightmare of a brother. Oh boy, that's a name. Kyoichi Kyoichiro. What drastic steps will Taiyo have to take to save Matsumi? A spy family comedy. The mission begins. I'm looking forward to it, man. I need a spy fix. I need my spy fix now that Spy X Family's not around right now. I need it, man. And this show is gonna scratch that itch for me really well. This is a series that I hear so much love for from people. So I'm really looking forward to it. I know people are looking forward to it. And maybe we'll even talk about it on the channel. 4 days from now, maybe you'll be seeing a video. We'll see. Moving on to our next one. Okay. I actually am kind of looking forward to this one. This is God's Game We Play. Now, I've known about this series for a little while now because the author of this series is actually the author of another anime that we're getting next season called, well, what was it again? Our Last Crusade, which is getting its second season next season. And I've been a fan of that show since the first season came out, so I've had my ear to this series for quite a long time now. So I'm looking forward to it. Let's read the synopsis. I've not checked out the first episode yet, but I'm definitely going to. I'll tell you guys right now, this might resemble a certain show that a lot of people want to get a second season. You might know what I'm talking about already. Let's read the synopsis. I think you'll get a good idea. In a world of idle gods, humans are forced into brain challenges with them. With 3 defeats, gods lose their right to challenge, while 10 victories spell human triumph. Faye, determined to achieve the impossible, enters the ultimate test of wits against the gods. Will he defy Divinity, or is he another loss in the making? Now, as you guys could probably guess, this show is just like No Game, No Life in a way. It's just like No Game, No Life in a way. So, I get the feeling that if you like No Game, No Life, you're going to like this series. I'm already looking forward to it just because of the author alone. I'm definitely going to check it out and probably watch it. This shit really looks like a Liar Liar from last year too. Just kind of look at this cover. Doesn't this look like Liar Liar to you in a way? Which is a show that I guiltily kind of really enjoyed. So I'm looking forward to God's Game We Play. Maybe we'll talk about it on the channel too if it's good. We'll see. Okay, this series legitimately I've heard about for quite a long time because I like the premise of it. Unnamed Memory. Obviously based on a light novel here. And let's get into the synopsis before I talk about it actually, because I'm actually looking forward to this. My wishes champion is for you to descend the tower and be my wife. Climbing a deadly tower, Oscar seeks the power of its master, the Witch of the Azure Moon. He hopes her incredible magic can break a curse that will kill any woman he takes for a wife. Yeah, that's like every modern day guy nowadays. You can't get any women. He hopes her incredible... Okay, we already read that. Yo, any woman he takes as a wife dies, bro. That's kind of wild. When the prince sees how beautiful Tanasha is, though, he has a better idea. Since she's surely strong enough to survive his curse, she should just marry him instead. Naturally. Yo, isn't that just the most obvious thing ever? Duh. Tanasha isn't keen on the idea, obviously. No shit. But agrees to live with Oscar in the royal castle for a year while researching the spell placed on the prince. The witch's pretty face hides several lifetimes of dark secrets, however, secrets that begin resurfacing. I've heard a lot of really good things about this series, actually. I've had a lot of people tell me it's very good, and that you should not judge it by its cover. That's the one thing I've had a lot of people tell me about Unnamed Memory. Do not judge it by its cover. Which is something I think, which is a sound argument for any series, honestly, but because of that, because I really, I really trust the opinions of my friends who told me about this, I'm going to check this out, and if it's good, legitimately expect a video from me on it. Because the way they talk it up, my apologies, guys. The way they talk it up, it's just, I'm really looking forward to it, actually. So, we'll have to see. I got my eye on Unnamed Memory, and you guys should too. This shot. Okay. I saw the trailer for this one like a couple months ago and thought, oh, another one of these. And Isekai, who'd have seen that coming? Level 2 cheat. Wow, you see the word Isekai, you see cheat, you see level, and you just know what you're gonna expect, huh? You just have a good idea of what's gonna be in the show already. We don't need to check out the English name. It's gonna be a paragraph that says, at level 2, I was able to cheat the system and beat this world or something. Let's read the synopsis. Maybe I will be pleasantly surprised. The magical kingdom of Clyrode summons hundreds of heroes from other worlds every year to fight in their war against the Dark One and his army of powerful demons. Yo, that's kind of messed up. What the hell? Banaza! What? Yo, Banaza is one of those heroes summoned from the royal capital, Palama. But something's not right. Banaza is only an average merchant. He has no magic, no fighting ability, and he apparently can't work a scroll bar. And his stats are abysmal. Yo, shocker. Worse, a mishap leaves him unable to return home. Rejected as a hero and stranded in another world, abandoned to the far reaches of the kingdom by a cruel king who just wants him gone. Wow. Bonanza's fate looks pretty bleak. But what will happen once the failed hero candidate finds himself with super cheat powers once he hits level 2? Oh boy! Doesn't that sound super exciting, guys? Doesn't that just sound like the most generic shit ever, because it is? I mean, JC Staff too? Okay, well. Oh, it's JC Staff. It's an isekai based on a light novel. Gotta be real. That's not exactly helping its case. It's gonna be mega generic. It's gonna be like every other show we've seen, guys. Like, I'll check it out just because I check out all of these shows, at least a couple episodes of them, just to see if they like try to be a little different. Because we had a show last season that was a little different. Our healing magic show. Again, I'll talk about that soon as well. That was a little different. But I'm not getting a different vibe from this show. Let's just say that. So, we'll see. Okay, this one piqued my interest alone just because it's a bartender series. Bartender Kami no Glass. This brilliant bartender can uplift any troubled soul with a glass of God. Okay, wait a minute. What? A glass of God? That makes me think that this is going to have like a twist. Is this going to be like... Damn it. What was it? What was it called again? Is this going to be like Death Parade? Is this show going to be like Death Parade? I'm not going to spoil that show for you guys, but it's giving me that kind of vibe already, honestly. Like, I don't know. I think I will check this out just because it's a bartender series, and we don't get things like that very often. It's kind of piqued my interest. Moving on to the next one. Oh, this show! I remember this one. This one's goofy. I did see the trailer for this. Jisan Basan. This show, dude. Let's read the synopsis and we'll talk about it. It's a very goofy premise. The story of Jisan follows Shoujo and Ine, an elderly couple who are living a quiet life in a farming village in Amari Prefecture. After eating a mysterious apple that they discover on their apple farm, probably the Apple of Eden or something. It's gonna be something like that, I imagine. I don't know. Shoujo and Ine spontaneously regain their youth, but even after being revigorated, they continue to live life as a grandparenty pace. It's just, man, this is like the Boomer anime, by the way. It's like, oh, honey, what would it be like if we were young again? Oh, damn, we're young again. Crazy. Let's keep doing the exact same thing we've been doing for 40 years. I don't know. It feels like it could be fun. It could be a fun series, you know. I could see some interactions with family and characters like that being fun in the show, but like, just what a boomer ass premise this is. Yo, what if we were young again? Oh, damn, honey, we are. I don't have super high hopes for it, but it could be fun. I could see it being fun, you know. I'm a lighthearted guy. I like lighthearted stuff. It could be a good time. Moving on. Well, I see a paragraph. I see light novel. So, I have a good idea. I don't know this show, actually. So, let us find out what its English name is. Bro, what a mouthful. Mao no Origadori Elf. What? Oh! I do know this one. This is the Elf Bride one, right? The Demon Lord Elf Bride one. I do know this one. In Arc Demon's Dilemma, How to Love Your Elf Bride. What the hell? Okay. Let's read the synopsis. I do know this series, actually. Oh, boy. Zagen might be the most feared evil sorcerer, but when it comes to social interactions, he's the most inept. Yo, imagine anime doing that. All those days studying the dark arts won't help him when he falls in love at first sight with Nephelia, the beautiful elven slave. Of course she's a slave, too. Anime loves slaves, dude, I swear. And spends his entire fortune to purchase. Yo, I will put everything on this woman. You want my bank account? You want my entire life savings? Take it. I want her. Jesus. With no clue how to talk to each other, the awkward arrangement for a bumbling sorcerer and timid elf begins. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be goofy. It's gonna be very goofy. It's gonna be lighthearted. I already get the feeling, like, look at it. Like, these are probably gonna be the heroes. They're gonna come in. They're gonna be like, what? You're not actually super evil? Nani? You just want to live in peace with your wife? Nani? It's gonna be stuff like that. Stuff we've seen. I already kind of feel like I know exactly how this show is gonna go. Where he's actually not gonna be super evil. He's just gonna be misunderstood, guys. It is what it is. I'll check out an episode or so. Comes out in what, 2 days? We'll see. Okay, moving on to this next one. Which I really didn't think much about, honestly, until one of you all actually commented and said that you were really looking forward to this show and were going to watch it. This is what? Jellyfish Can't Swim at Night. It was J.Z. Meister commented literally, I think, yesterday and said, oh, I'm really looking forward to this show. So, we'll go through this. I'm a little interested. It's an original, too. It is an original show by Doga Kobo. So, We'll see. We'll see. Originals are very hit or miss, unfortunately. I want to find what I enjoy. Shibuya is a city full of identity. And it's here in Shibuya's late night streets that illustrator Maharu Kazuki forms former idol Kano Yamanouchi, VTuber Kuai Watashi, and composer Mei Kim, oh my lord, Anoki Takanashi, four young women who are slightly outside the world, join together and form an anonymous artist group called Jelly. Yo, is that shit jelly? Cause jam don't shake like that. I also want to shine like someone else. If it's not me, but we, then we might be able to shine. I mean, I'll check it out because I do like to check out anime originals, guys, because they really do need more spotlight shown on them because we don't get them very often anymore. And when we do, they really are like hit or miss, unfortunately. Like, sometimes we get really good ones, and sometimes we get not so good ones. So, just because I've had this mentioned to me, I will check out the first episode, for sure. I will absolutely check it out. I don't know if I'll like it, to be honest, because that synopsis didn't exactly sell me, personally, but I'm always very open-minded, and I will definitely give this a shot. You know, you gotta give everything in life a shot. So this, I will do as well. Dude, this is so funny to me. Black Butler is coming back, by the way. Who would have seen this coming? Black Butler of all series, guys. Black Butler. A show I haven't thought about in legit years. Who the hell is thinking of Black Butler in 2024? But it's just a continuation. I don't even know what season this is, guys. I don't even have any clue what season of Black Butler this is. That's cool that it's coming back for fans of the series, but let's be real. I'm not exactly, like, excited at all for it, actually, but it's cool that it's back. I know people enjoy the series. You'll get your Sebastian fix, so that's cool. We'll see how it is. Will people even talk about it? Only time will tell. Oh boy. I see light novel. This looks like an isekai already. Okay. What is our English name? What is our English name for this show? Sorry I'm drinking, guys. It's just to help my throat out. Talking's really hurting my throat. As a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world. Bro, what the fuck? What the hell? Cool, okay. Let's go through the synopsis. Our protagonist, Ars Levent, okay, was reincarnated in another world as the young son of a minor noble who owns a small domain. Ars was not particularly strong or intelligent, but he was born with the appraisal skill that's able to see others' abilities and statuses. Honestly, that could be handy. I could actually legit see that being handy. He uses this skill to find the best hidden talents in the world and make their small, weak domain into the best. An isekai tale about unification is about to start, featuring the kind-hearted Ars and the unique talents he manages to find. Oh, so, okay, I get it. So our main character isn't really going to be super exceptional himself, but he's going to go around and find all these people that I guarantee society has deemed as worthless, but they're going to have some super secret ability, and he's going to recruit them to his team, and they're going to truly shine. It's going to be stuff like that, you know? Just looking at this cover, it already feels that way. Like, it could be okay. It could not be. I'm not sure. This is a real hit or miss. Like, okay. I have no clue. Like, I'll watch an episode maybe, but, like, I can't really sit here and say, yo, I'm going to love this. I have no idea. Will it be good? Will it not? I'll have to see. Alright, we're almost done. Monster. A light novel. Okay. This cover is actually kind of interesting. Wait a minute. Studio Dean. Alright, let's read the synopsis for this. I do actually kind of like this cover. After meeting an untimely death, Tomoko Kanata is reincarnated as a lowly goblin, but he's worked up a monstrous appetite. Oh, it's this show! Okay. I have seen the trailer. Okay. I remember now. Thanks to his new ability that allows him to grow stronger the more he feeds, his feeble status quickly changes. Yeah, I remember the trailer for this. It looked ridiculous. Alright, can we stop going crazy? His feeble status quickly changes and he rises to become the Goblin Leader. Yo, where's the Goblin Slayer, if you know what I mean? With a mix of his past memories, new body, and strong stomach, he's taking a bite out of his new fantastical world. The episodes were streamed several days ahead when the TV broadcast... Okay, I mean, cool. So people have literally already seen it. What's its rating? 66%. Needless to say, people aren't loving it. I do remember the trailer. The trailer was goofy as hell, but it could be fun. You know, it could be a fun show. I definitely know what you're expecting going into these types of shows. That's how you never be disappointed by series, by the way, guys. Just know what to expect going in, and you won't be disappointed. This feels like the type of show I need to do that with to enjoy it. We'll see. It could be fun. First episode's already out. It's not exactly being regarded well, but who knows? Maybe I will enjoy it, or maybe you will enjoy it. We'll have to see. Ooh, a manga. Ecchi Mystery. Huh. Ecchi Mystery. Those aren't exactly two tags you see together very often. By Zero G. What is this name? Already piqued my interest because of the tags. Those are really not two things you see together very often. What is this? Why do I feel like I've seen this before? What's its name? Give me its name. Where's its English name? Mystery Maidens and Mysterious Disappearance. Disappearance is Tokokami, okay? I mean, I guess that's its name. Okay, I mean, I kind of like its art style, I'll tell you that. Alright, let's read the synopsis. This has piqued my interest. An aspiring novelist teams up with an enigmatic colleague to solve supernatural urban mysteries. Ogawa Sumiriko is a busty bookstore clerk who wants to become a novelist after some writing success in her youth. You gotta mention she's busty, though. That's what people really care about. When strange occurrences start cropping up around the city, she teams up with her flirtatious co-worker, Adashino Ren, to look into them. But Ren is hiding a secret of his own. With their combined skills of occult knowledge, what will they discover as they investigate? Honestly, that don't sound too bad. That sounds kind of interesting. Ecchi Mystery, though. Okay. I'm actually interested. I will check this out. This I'm checking out for sure. 100%. Blue Archive the animation. Never played the game. Not exactly interested, honestly. So that's a skip for me. I'm just being real. Like, some shows I can just immediately see and be like, oh, this isn't for me. Oh, my lord. Oh, my goodness. Bro, what is this name? Oh, I do know this one, actually. This is, this is another Banished Hero one, right? I do know this one. This is, what is it? Banished Hero something? The banished former hero lives as he pleases. Yup. Okay. I do know this one. I've actually seen a lot of people talking good about this, even though that first episode rating, bro, you couldn't tell. Light novel. What a freaking title, dude. All right. Just a, just imagine if you're like the guys printing the covers and you have to put all that on the cover somehow. You're like, damn, I gotta put this in the corner. I gotta put it in the corner over here. I gotta cram the words together down here. We ain't got the room. Let's read a synopsis. I can finally go search for the peaceful life I've been looking forward to since my past life. Alan, a boy called a failure because he was not blessed with a gift from God, is actually a former hero who still has the memories and powers of his past life. Oh my goodness, who could have seen that coming? Using his banishment from his family's duchy as an excuse, Alan is about to start a carefree journey to do whatever he wants when he comes across an attempt on the life of his ex-fiancée. Oh man, the plot thickens. The former hero wants to live a relaxing life this time around, but the heroic fantasy life he never wanted is about to begin. I mean, that sounds generic as hell, dude. I'll be real. But I've heard people talk this show up, say it's enjoyable, so I'm gonna check this show out. The first episode's already out, so I'll probably check out a couple of the first episodes of these shows, probably tonight, just to see how they are. And this will be one of them. We'll see. It could be okay. It could be total trash and just generic fodder that's forgotten about by next season. Or it could be okay. We'll have to see, I guess. Oh, look, another light novel. Cool. The New Gate. Boy, I love when titles are, like a sentence and not a paragraph. The New Gate. Okay. The cover looks a little generic, I'll be real. Our boy in black with the fire sword. Alright. Let's read the synopsis. The New Gate. An online game. Shangri-La Frontiers influence, I see. An online game transformed into a life and death struggle for its players. Mixed with Sword Art Online? Hello? Transformed into a life or death struggle for its players. Thanks to the valiant efforts of Shin, of course it's Shin, the most powerful of them all, an end to the game and freedom for everyone seemed within reach. But just moments after Shin defeats the game's final boss, he finds himself bathed in an unknown light and transported some 500 years into the future of the in-game world. Thrown from a simple game gone wrong into a strange new land, one young swordsman of unrivaled strength is about to embark on a legendary journey. So it literally just... So wait. It's a game, but they get trapped in it like it's Sword Art Online. Okay, follow me here, guys. It's a game, but they get trapped in it like it's Sword Art Online, like it says here. And right as our main character is about to beat the boss and supposedly free everyone, he gets transported 500 years in the future of the game itself. So he fails and everyone stays stuck in there, essentially. Huh. That could be kind of interesting, maybe. That could be kinda interesting. I will say, after Shangri-La Frontier, video game anime, I think, are gonna become a lot more common. I mean, they already are, let's be real, but... After Shangri-La Frontier, I feel like a lot more people are warmed up on the concept again, because we were all burned out from Sword Art Online. But Shangri-La Frontier rejuvenated us. So honestly, I will give this a fair shot, because I didn't really expect much from Shangri-La Frontier either at first. And I ended up really enjoying it. So, again, like I said earlier in the video, do not judge a book by its cover. We'll give it a shot. We will give it a shot. That's all I can say. Another original. It doesn't look like one I'd like, though, but another original. That's good to see. With all... With all these light novel adaptations, it's good to see more originals. I guess I'll read the synopsis because it's an original. Shimatsu Train Doki Iku. Okay, what a name. In a seemingly ordinary rural town, something strange is happening to the residents. But Shizuru Chikura is more concerned for her missing friend. Determined to find her, Shizuru and 3 other girls board an abandoned train and travel to the outside world. Unsure if they'll make it back alive. As they venture towards the unknown, the question looms. What awaits them at the final stop? It kind of reminds me of like that apocalyptic show with the 2 girls who would travel around from years ago. Who remembers that show? I can't remember its name right now. But it's like, it has the 2 girls that travel around in the post-apocalyptic world. And it is very solemn. It is a very solemn show. Like, you would think it'd be cutesy. No, it's not really cutesy. At all, honestly. If you remember what I'm talking about, put that in the comments, please. Because this kind of reminds me of that. But it looks like it's going to be more upbeat, positive. I imagine episode 1's already out. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to check this out, maybe. Maybe I'll check out this first episode to see how it is. Because I remember really liking that other show. So if this is like that, then we'll see. We'll see. This could be okay. It could be okay. That might be the biggest stretch of this video, by the way, but we'll see. It could be okay. It could be solid. We'll give it a shot. All right, how much more? Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to speed this up, guys. We're going to speed this up a little bit. All right. Oh, Seiyu. Oh, so this is like a voice acting series. Okay. Seiyu Radio. Okay, so they're voice acting on the radio. All right. Based on a light novel, really. You don't really see series like this based on light novels. Okay. Let's read the synopsis. Yuhi Yugura and Yasumi Utatani, high school classmates and co-hosts of a weekly radio program, paint a picture perfect friendship for their listeners. Yet in reality, they couldn't be more different. Okay. Their off-air dynamic is a whirlwind of chaos and insults. As their tumultuous relationship unfolds, they navigate the turbulent waters of friendship and rivalry in the cutthroat realm of show business. That sounded kind of okay, actually. Wait a minute. It's a radio show, too. Interesting. Actually interesting. Legitimately. Maybe we'll check it out in about a week or so. Okay. Maybe we'll check this out. One room. Oh, boy. One room. All right, what's our English name? I'm not even gonna attempt to say that word. Sometimes you just gotta cut your losses with pronunciation. What is our English name? All right. Studio apartment, good lighting, angel included. Wait, what? Studio apartment, good lighting, angel included. That's actually our title? Studio apartment, what? Angel included. Oh my lord. Alright. That's goofy as hell. I kind of like that title, though, I'll admit. I kind of like it because it sounds dumb as hell. Based on a manga. Let's read the synopsis, actually. This kind of piqued my interest just because the title's so dumb. Shintaro Takamitsu is a high schooler living all alone. But things take an unexpected turn when a girl named Toa shows up on his balcony. Not only is she incredibly pure and sweet, but there's something different about her. Something divine. Almost like she's an angel. Just who is Shintaro's new roommate, and what adorable hijinks lie in store? Oh boy, it's gonna be one of these shows, Uh, I mean, like, I don't. First episode's out. Honestly, I might check this out tonight. We'll see. These types of shows are kind of hit or miss, you know? Like, we had a show last season that I didn't know if I'd like that much, but I ended up really liking it. Again, I'll talk about that soon. So, that was kind of similar to this. So, maybe this will be okay. You never know. We'll check it out. Ooh, The Fable. I think I have heard this series, actually. Based on a manga, The Fable. Bro, that art style's kind of old school. I'm kind of digging it. Okay. Let's read the synopsis of this. Based on a manga, too. Okay. Tezuka Productions. When you're the infamous prodigy hitman known only as Fable, many things come easy. Being a normal person, however, isn't one of them. In fact, being told that he can't kill anyone for a while may just be the hardest job Fable's ever taken. Okay. I mean, seems like it could be a fun show. Kind of gives me, like, The Way of the House Husband vibes. You know what I mean? That series on Netflix, it kind of gives me those kind of vibes just from the art style. And if it's as fun as that show, then this could be a fun time. I will check this one out, legitimately. We'll give this one a couple episodes to see how it is. I'm curious. This could be a fun show. The Duke of Death and His Maid, Season 3. Dude, I actually really like this show, guys. I remember when Season 1 came out, and I'll keep it a buck with you. I will be, like, fully transparent. I did not love the animation in this show. I really didn't. I still don't love it to death. But it's definitely gotten better each season, for sure. It's 100% gotten better. And I actually really like this show quite a bit. I will be watching, and I'm going to enjoy it. I know I am. Because this show has so much heart to it. You want to talk about a show that has just a lot of personality and heart. The Duke of Death here is one of them. It's legit a good show. I will be watching this. And I'm excited for it. The Duke and Alice will have their fates collide as their untouchable relationship comes to its conclusion. So is this going to be the final season, actually? Really? Okay. I'm really looking forward to it then, if it's going to be the final season. Okay. I am watching. We are watching, baby. Girls Band Cry. Okay. Original. Okay, we'll read it. It's music. Don't know how I feel about it because it's music, but we'll see. The main character drops out of high school in her second year and aims at entering a university while working alone in Tokyo. Okay. A girl is betrayed by her friends and doesn't know what to do. Another girl is abandoned by her parents and tries to survive in the city by doing part-time jobs. The world lets us down all the time. Nothing goes as planned. Yo, preach. But we want something that we can continue to like. We believe there's a place where we belong. That's why we sing. Huh. Okay. I'll be honest. I don't dislike that. I did not dislike that synopsis. Kinda low-key giving me Bocchi vibes. Not, it's not obviously Bocchi. Bocchi is like its own thing, but like, it's kind of giving me Bocchi vibes a little bit. Okay. Like Bocchi, K-On!, a bunch of stuff like that. Like, okay, this could be alright. I might check this out. 2 days, 3 days from now, well, I'll check it out. First episode. See how it is. You never know. I could be pleasantly surprised. Maybe this will be the show that makes me love music anime. I doubt it, but you never know. Moving on. Wait, what is this? What? Wait a minute. Is this what I think it is? Wait, I don't want to say anything. Is this what I think it is, this show? Because I saw the chicken in the corner. Is this what I think it is? No shot. I didn't hear anything about this. No way this is what I think. Come on, computer, hurry up. I really want to see the English name for this. There's no way this is what I think it is, right? No shot. Anytime now, computer. Why are we taking so long on this one? They really want to cock block me from finding the answers. Ha 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 ha. Seriously though, anytime now would be wonderful. Well, while we wait, let's read the synopsis. Manga. Okaroto Noburo. That's a studio I have not heard of, but I saw them earlier with One Room as well, so maybe they're a new studio. Scrawny high school student Haben Yu is probably the last guy you'd expect to star in a YouTube channel that revolves around fighting. But after following some advice from a mysterious new tube channel, Haben is soon knocking out guys stronger than him and raking in more money than he ever could have dreamed of. Can Haben keep this up, or will he eventually meet his match? Alright, why is this taking so long? Like, actually, though. Just give me the English name. Jeez. They are really keeping me from it. They don't want me to know. Viral hit. No, it's not what I thought. Okay. That's a shame. I mean, it sounds alright. I have no clue how it's going to be. Just kind of looking at the animation, I really don't know how it's going to be. This could be a good series, or it could be a pretty bad series. Just immediately off rip. That's what I feel like. So, we'll have to see. Alright, we're really speeding this up now. We're going to speed this up a lot. Vampire Dormitory. Looks like a shoujo. Okay, looks like a shoujo. I want to become your thrall, oh boy. A cross-dressing girl and dotting vampires' dangerous cohabitation is about to begin. After losing her parents and being abandoned by her relatives, Mito is left all alone in the world. When she's kicked out of the restaurant where she works in with no money and no place to live, she's taken in by Ruka, a vampire. In exchange for giving Ruka her blood as his food, he ends up living with him in the boys' dorm for a beautiful... not my thing. Not my thing at all, guys. I will not be watching. No, I will not. It's not my thing. Alright. Oh boy. Light novel. Henjin no Salad Bowl. What a name. Alright, let's just read the synopsis. Light novel. Synergy SP Studio Comment. Okay. Sosuke Kaburari, an impoverished detective. Okay. Met Sarah, the princess from another world. Alright, with magical power. Sarah began living with Sosuke, and she quickly adjusted to life in modern Japan. Meanwhile, Livia, a female knight who came from the same world as Sarah, found herself lost and homeless, but surprisingly enjoyed her days here. These two people who live a positive life despite their situation begin to have an impact on Sosuke and the other oddballs in the neighborhood, including a devilish lawyer, a divorce agent, and a cult leader! Wait, what? A devilish lawyer, they're all devilish, a divorce agent, and a cult leader. Okay? This kind of just reminds me of Sasaki, right? Sasaki and Peeps from the previous season. Doesn't this just remind you of that? Like, I guess. I'll check out an episode, I guess, but like, I don't have my hopes up, personally. I don't. Moving on, Astronaut, another original. Okay, we're gonna read this one. Another original down here, too. Takumi, a gifted chef, was just let go from his job. He lands a gig at an old boarding house called Astro So, but hesitates to accept after learning he must also live there full time. Oh, okay. That is until he meets the beautiful and charming caretaker, Mara, and he's sold. Yeah, he's a man of culture, I see. The two begin to work together and their connection deepens, but Mara has a secret. She isn't from this world. Huh. It's an original too, huh? I might check this out, actually. I like a good romance. Y'all know that. I'm the romance guy on YouTube in the anime sphere. I like a good romance from time to time, if you know what I mean. I might check this out. Actually, I probably will check this out. Okay. It could be fun. It could be fun. That's what you really got to go into shows with. Like, do you enjoy watching it? Are you having a good time? If you are, then it's not bad. I mean, that's not true, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean by that, guys. If you're enjoying it, it doesn't matter if it's bad. But this sounds okay. It could be fun. Oh boy. Oh boy. Tadanai Okaria. I know I butchered that. Let's just read the synopsis. Based on a manga, Studio Dean again. Masaki Fujiyoshi is a stay-at-home spouse and parent. He's fought long and hard with feelings of being a burden to his loving husband. Okay. Hiromu, due to his status as an Omega and the difficulty they face to achieve this. Oh my lord. When their son Hikari was born, the family moved to an area better suited for raising children. Despite their newfound domestic bliss, the family ties of their past are in tatters. There are people they left behind to pursue the creation of their happy family. When they begin to return, Masaki and her aren't quite what they used to have good intention. Okay. This feels like the type of show that people on Twitter are gonna make long posts about. Claps in between each words like, yes, this is my show. This is inclusion. You know there's going to be some blue-haired people on Twitter going like, this is what I'm talking about with this kind of show. Like, it could be good. Legitimately, it could be a good show. Like, honestly, what they talk about down here, the fact that they have to abandon some people in their family, like, they're not on good ties with them because of their relationship. Like, that honestly could be an interesting little plot point in this. It could. If they expand upon it well, it could be good. But I just already know it's probably not. But I can't assume. We can't assume. We can't judge a book by its cover. So maybe I'll give this an episode just to see how it is. And if it's good, maybe I'd make a video on it, honestly. Because I'm not opposed to shows like this. If it's good. We'll have to see. Oh, guys, my voice is gone. High Speed Atole, another original. Okay, we got a decent amount of originals this season. The show follows the character Rin Rendo. Rin once had a dream of becoming a ballet... that's not my thing. Not a ballet dancer. Not exactly my thing. Alright, we're gonna skip that. Ooh. This one's based on a novel. Just a straight up novel. Okay. Karasu wa Araji wo... I can't even... I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. What is our English name for this? What is our English name? Okay. We don't have one. What does that say? Yadagarase? Yadagarasu? Okay. In a world of flying crow humans, okay, already strange, but not bad, trouble is brewing. Yukio is the lackluster second son of the regional boss in the North House territory. His younger brother has overtaken him in academics. He's no good at sword battle either. Not that it's ever bothered him. Okay. As it comes as a shock when this boy, who claims to have no ambition whatsoever, is the one chosen to attend the imperial prince in court. What awaits Yukiya as his new master is intricate murder, a mysterious drug, an invasion from an unexpected enemy. Can they save the world of Yadagarasu? It is Yadagarasu, okay. Three-legged crows of Japanese myth. I mean, it could be okay. 20 episodes, that's kind of promising, I guess. Like, the premise, it's the type of premise that, like, you hear on paper and you're like, I don't really know how this is gonna be. You really gotta watch an episode just to get a feel for it. Action Supernatural from Studio Period, huh? I'd have to. This is the type of show you got to check an episode out for. So I'll probably do that. All right, how much more do we have? All right, we're almost done. This is a long video. What is this? Bokyaku Battery TV. TV. Huh. Okay. Based on a manga. Iron Armed Pitcher. Oh, this is baseball. Okay. Iron Armed Pitcher Haruka Kiyomina and the shrewd catcher Kei Kanami, aka the skilled general, were considered to be an unrivaled, monstrous battery duo in the middle school baseball world. They were both scouted in various powerhouse high schools across the nation, but somehow they both ended up at Tokyo Municipal Koteshashi High School, which wasn't known for baseball at all. On top of that, other star players who had lost to that duo in the past and completely strayed from baseball coincidentally also enrolled at that school, and their meeting sets everything into motion once again. Their high school baseball story begins now. Interesting. Now, I'm not exactly a sports anime kind of guy, you know. A lot of them, they're not bad. Let me say that right now before I get destroyed in the comments. They're not bad. We have great ones like Haikyuu, Blue Lock, Slam Dunk, all these kind of things. We don't really have too many baseball ones. Like, we have a couple, but not too many. So I am a little interested in this. Not exactly my thing, but I would check it out. I would give it a watch just to see how it is. Because in recent years, we have had some good sports series. So maybe this will be good. Who knows? Idol Masters, not my thing at all. I haven't seen anything for Idol Masters. Not my thing. That's a skip. Well, I see a cat and a crow on the cover of this. I see Slice of Life. I'm probably going to skip this one as well. What is this one? What? Well, we're just going to skip the rest of these, you know. If they're at the bottom like this, they're typically not good. So, let me know your thoughts on this season. We even have some leftovers from our previous season. Delicious in Dungeon, a show I'm 100% going to talk about soon. Same with our Moonlit Fantasy series here. A series I really love. I will be talking about soon, 100%. And of course, Yurei Yatsura remake. The second half, which will finish the show this time. I am looking forward to that. I will do a video on that, as I did for the first episode when it came out about a year or so ago now. But this is our new season. Let me know in the comments what you're most excited for. We have a lot of heavy hitters this season. We got Demon Slayer, we got Slime, we got My Hero, we got Mushoku Tensei, continuations, all this stuff. So I'm really looking forward to this. So I'd love to hear what you think of this season down in the comments. And until next time, guys, I hope you all have a great day, week, month, and year. And until then, deuces, have a blessed day, and I will see you guys next time. Deuces. This season is looking up, guys. It could be pretty damn good.